What is going on, guys? Little Dog here. Today I'm bringing you a new video, which is loot from the new Slayer monster, the Unspeakable horrors. These are similar to the cave horrors. They're located in the same place, but their drops are a little different and they're a little harder to kill. Now in this video I go over how to kill them, what you're going to need to kill them, what the requirements are, as well as what the total loot is in the end from 1 hour of killing Unspeakable horrors. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you'd like to see more content like this. So with that said, let's get into it. Just starting off with the requirements for the Unspeakable horrors, you're going to need at least 58 Slayer to kill them. That's just the Slayer requirement. You do not need to be on a Slayer task to kill them, which is good. But just like with previous monsters that Jagex has released in the past, more than likely you're going to get better drops on task. To enter the cave, you're going to need a light source. Just need one in your inventory. Just an oil lamp's going to work. And a Witchwood totem, which you can just buy from any Slayer master, is going to greatly reduce the damage that the cave horrors deal because they have a special attack, and the Witchwood totem is going to negate the special attack. Don't think you don't need this because they do it frequently, and it deals almost 1,000 damage each time they do it, and it doesn't miss. And it's typeless, so you can't even pray against it. And to actually get to the Unspeakable horrors, you're just going to need to go into the Cave Horrors Cave, which is located under Mostly Harmless. To get to Mostly Harmless, you need to have completed Cabin Fever. The quest, if you haven't completed it, it's quick quest, and I got a guide on my channel. Just go check that out real quick. Shameless plug. But you're going to find the Cave Horrors here. Right now, at the time this video is released, it's super busy there because they do have that rare drop, the ability book for those new abilities in game. So everybody's trying to get those, be the first one to get them and sell them, or keep them or whatever, and just want to have those abilities. But they can be found here. They're all around, and there's quite a few of them, so you can pull enough if you manage to find a spot. Because of the high amount of people who are trying to kill these right now, it was actually pretty difficult to get a solid pull on more than one at a time. So my XP rates could be a little low, and my GP rates could be a little low, and I'm assuming they are, because on a normal Slayer task, or when I'm normally just killing monsters, I'm going to be killing way more than one at a time. But as you can see here, there's only 1 or 2 or 3 at most at a time in the spot I'm killing, when normally you'd want 3 or 4. As for my setup, I brought some Super War Master potions, some Restore potions, and some food with my Beast of Burden, and I was able to stay for almost the entire hour. And if I had actually prepared correctly and brought the Witchwood totem the first time, because I'm an idiot, and not my split dragon tooth necklace, I would have been able to just do this all in one trip without an issue. Because these monsters just came out, crashing was a bit of a problem for people who didn't get there first. So I managed to get there first, get a pretty good spot, but immediately I was crashed by somebody who's a higher level than me, and they were just able to tag everything before I could. So I had to keep hopping worlds to find new monsters, which can also reduce my XP rates, which I was getting about 200k XP an hour in Magic, and like 70-80k XP an hour in Constitution. And I had a Bone Crusher on me, so I was getting, 10k an hour from burying the big bones that they drop. So all in all, these monsters aren't that difficult, but if you're not paying attention, it is possible to die. So at this point, there was a guy crashing somebody else, and I was getting crashed, and I was just getting frustrated. So I said, "Hey, you can have my spot," and I died. That wasn't even on purpose, but I happened to die. It sucked, but you just got to make sure you pay attention. The only real special attack that they have is that Screech they do if you don't have the Witchwood totem on. It's going to do 930 damage, which is really nothing to worry about as long as you have it. So I wouldn't worry about that. All the other damage they do is melee, so you can just protect from melee, and you'll be taking minimal damage the entire time you're there. And as long as you properly use your abilities, you're going to be just fine. So here's the final price check. You can see that a lot of the actual money is just coming from cash drops that you're getting while you're in there. They tend to drop around 5 to 10k, every couple drops, and it adds up pretty quick. You're also going to get a lot of big bones, which can be pretty good for the for you Iron Men out there, because in just an hour I managed to get 415 big bones, and if you have a Gilded Altar, you can take these two. You're going to get a lot of prayer experience, and along with that, you get a lot of these logs that are good for turning into planks for construction. Then you get a lot of ruby jewelry for invention, or if you want to enchant it for some magic experience. I don't know why you would do that. And then you get a few herb drops too, mostly ranners and dwarf weeds. So all in all, I would say that these guys can end up being around a mil an hour, but because I was so frequently crashed while I was there, and because they just came out and it's so busy, this is going to be a little low. I wasn't able to, pull and aggro as many as I'd like to, just because there were so many people around, and no matter how much I hopped, there was always somebody on those worlds. So all in all, these are about a 1 mil an hour monster, which is pretty good for what level they are, and you get some pretty useful drops as well. So that's it for this one, guys. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. Like the video, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to join the friends chat, LittleDogDog15, and check out my other videos. It'd be greatly appreciated. Peace.